Alrighty then. Let us continue. I want to know what that dish on the far left is. The green bowl thing. I kind of want that. I think. Depends what it actually is, but it looks interesting. Alright. I got full Stankai energy. And let's see, I need to... I believe I was here. I still need to figure out how to destroy these statues. Missed a few trinkets here, but I'm not worried about that at this exact second. Okay, I gotta get over there. And up there. Oh, there's another one of these too. Okay, let's start with those. Also, I want to do an experiment. Will a pin go away when I reach it? Do I have to remove it manually? Inquiring minds want to know. In your area. Inquiring minds in your area want to know, what are you wearing? That would be a weird dating service. Right, you know what? Let's do a thing. Whee! Is that faster than just running down the road? Probably not, but it was fun. Alright, so I pinned an area over here. Let's find out. Because if it does, we could use it as a kind of confirmation of location in the future. If you think you know where you are, you can put a pin nearby, then walk over to where you think that pin is. And if it disappears, then you're right. No. Although it would do this, which also confirms that you were right. So it can still serve the purpose. Alright, let's get up here. Oh, damn. Work out them leggies. This girl is strong. I can't do this. It seems real dangerous. Let's just put a diving board on the edge of a mountain. No water within reach. Great idea. Alright. So I want to do that and that. Camp of soldiers and the Stank eye energy. One of these days I'll figure out how to destroy those statues. Oh, it's supposed to be a sliding race. You know what? Maybe I'll use it. It's going kind of towards my destination. Okay, let's try it. Wait. The race didn't trigger. I guess I have to use the sign. Or... Huh. Do I have to be sliding from the beginning? Oh, there it is. I interact with the line itself. Mew. Oh, loud. That counted. Oh well. I'll just do this. I give up on the race. So this is not triggering right here. Where do I find the log to carve? While I'm here, I'm going to grab this shiny. And we'll look around for the log. I suppose I could carve it somewhere else and then put it in my backpack and then bring it here, but I still need to know where to get it. Do I have a camera in the game? I don't think I do. Although, I suppose I should just check my buttons. Maybe I do. The game never told me that, though. So I probably don't. Oh. RT is how I do flips. Okay. Oh, there's a camera. Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay. That makes sense. And there's my flashlight. Okay. Thanks for the journal entry on a centipede. Okay,
Jay.
Hello. I guess I do have to carve that somewhere else then. But where? I didn't miss a carving spot up here, did I? No. Here become a crate, though. Get out of here, crate. Yeah, take that. Alright. Oh, I see stamina fruit over there. There was a soldier camp I need to get rid of. That's possibly closer. Herb. Yeah. Also, I need to figure out, now that I have an extra point of stank energy, okay, so previously I learned that I've got, when I had 2 out of 3, I could regen 2. But now that I've got 4, do I still only regen 2 or do I now regen 3? In fact, let's... we can learn the answer to that question right now. Appears the answer is still only 2. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's good to know this. Alright. Something over there. Don't even eat the flesh of the fruit. Just eat the peel. The parts of the peel that didn't go flying off into the grass. Tchia! Okay. Oh, I went right past the stamina fruit. That's alright. It's close to the town that we want to go to. Oh, and there's a rock stacking thing, which means I can get another magic power. I should go to the town first, though. Okay. Fire centipede. Blah, 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 blah. Santa Pooter. wonder if I need one of the new ukulele powers is going to be what lets me destroy the statues. Also, why is there a glacier out there? What the heck? What is the deal with that? Or is that a fog cloud? Maybe it's both. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I am curious. Okay. There's stuff way out there. Should be a shiny down here somewhere. There it is. Mine. Alright, so what these three things at least. To start with. Too slow. Okay, so for this, the green and the yellow close to each other. Well, there's the yellow. Which means the green's up there somewhere. Larson!
Howdy do.
Howdy do. Did you guys coordinate that?
No.
You and Larson showed up at the same time.
No.
Yeah,
Just got home.
Yeah, oh, cool. What were you up to yesterday?
Not much of anything. I kind of did stuff around the house.
Chore day?
Yeah. Laundry. Tying up one thing or another. Made pizza.
That deer just vanished inside of the mountain.
And I went out and got one thing to hopefully... Finally took Kai's advice. I went to the smoke shop and got a gummy. Try it later and see if it helps with the arthritis pain.
Oh yeah, maybe. I was going to say taking Kai's advice sounds dangerous, but I think in this particular topic, she knows her stuff. On that particular plant's ability to ease pain, she knows her stuff.
Yeah. Thing is, they still get it. They get the full strength stuff with it.
She needs it though.
They get THC with it. Around here, it's still CBD.
See, I don't know my stuff about that stuff, so I don't know what that means. But I do know that she's got strong joint pain, and so she needs the strong stuff.
I don't know exactly. I think it's
Larson, did your phone and the floor tiles get along well together? So, Blast, do you like my? Do you like the little girl's bowler hat? She's rocking
Yes.
some style. Bowler hat and face paint. It's a It's a combination. Where the hell?
I was watching fucking Mr. X the other night, and he still talks about that time you blew his mind on Gurley's stream. When he saw you wearing the pith helmet, and he said, "Man, all you need is a monocle," and you just reach over. I was like, What?
A monocle, huh? Yeah. That definitely would be a pretty good combination. I have to agree.
Yeah, of course he has one. What did you expect? Yeah,
Actually, it's a very shitty one. I need a proper one. It's just like a little rubber loop. And it broke. I need a proper actual one made of actually metal and glass, though. Probably be a little pricey, maybe, but.
Let me see what they probably have them at Historical Emporium, and let me check accessories. Eyewear. $13.95 US.
Oh, not bad.
Gold or silver loop, or
I mean, that's not even necessary.
gold or silver frame, depending on which one you like.
Which one's cheaper?
Depending on which
silver.
tone. Oh, it costs the same, and it's just like a gold or silver color. It's not like actual.
Oh, okay.
Depending on which
silver might be classier then.
Yeah.
You party too hard and now your phone is blacked out? Oh man. I hear when you get really drunk, the thing that really helps you recover from that is hydration. So maybe your phone just needs a drink of water.
Yeah, put in some water, it'll be fine. Let's see.
Reminds me when I was still at my last job there, the chef had got his phone wet somehow, and so I come into work and the chef's phone is sitting in a tub of dry rice. Which he must have brought himself because we don't serve rice at the restaurant.
Yep.
I forget what the last thing you saw yesterday was, Larson. Then I think you had to leave a bit on the earlier side of things.
Gosh.
I've been just kind of rambling around this island grabbing stuff. Oh yeah, I was being a turtle. That was the last thing. Like this. Turtle.
Oh. I don't know. Then it goes underwater. I got immediately do the Mario underwater music.
Yeah. Oh, somebody should mix. Sometimes people will try to mix two song styles together.
Yeah.
I want to hear somebody mix the Mario Underwater song with the X-Men theme.
That's interesting.
Because they're a little similar in some ways already.
I've seen things like that. Somebody mixed, what was it? Somebody did a mixture of Rage Against the Machine's Guerrilla Radio with Tiny Tim's Living in the Sunlight.
I don't think I know either of those.
You probably are. Well, no, I was gonna say you don't watch that. I thought it was made famous by one bit in a SpongeBob cartoon, but you didn't watch SpongeBob, so.
Yeah, nope, never. I've seen tiny clips people have made for memes, but I've never watched an episode.
Yeah. Let's see what else. There was one good mashup of James Brown's Sex Machine with Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love. That was actually one of my favorites.
They got some nice music in this, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. There's
This is a very educational game as well, because this takes place... Well, it's based on a culture I didn't know existed before this game was made. Have you heard of a place called New Caledonia?
I've heard of it. I assumed it had something to do with Scotland.
It sounds a bit like that, but no. It's actually... So you know how New Zealand is like...
Right.
An island nation that's off the southeastern tip of Australia, right?
Right.
Well, this is basically like New Zealand, except that it's northeast rather than southeast. So it's a little bit north of New Zealand. But it's another island nation. It's about the same size.
Yeah, there it is. I'm looking at the oceanic.
Yeah. But the culture reminds me of the Maori.
Yeah. Kind of looks like it. We got a bunch of them. There's Australia, nearly all of there.
Although I don't remember where the Maori are now that I've mentioned them.
Aren't they in New Zealand?
Oh, yeah, sorry. They are the actual New Zealand tribes.
Yeah,
so that's why these guys are so similar, because they're the next island chain over.
An interesting rugby match. I can't remember which nation it was, but apparently it was them against it was a rugby match that seemed known popularly as the All Blacks.
Okay.
It's New Zealand national rugby team. They're mainly collectors of dress, all in their uniforms are nearly all black.
Ah, that's why. Come to think of it, at some point they brought up the word Kaori in this game, so I'm wondering if the tribes have similar names because they're so close to each other, kind of thing.
And I can't remember who it was they were playing against, but it was another, I guess, kind of oceanic Polynesian based team. So basically, you know what a haka is?
No.
It's like a tribal war dance.
Okay.
They do stomp around, wave their hands, making these guttural sounds. One more interesting ones was Jason Momoa. What if you can find his original screen test? He did a haka as part of his screen test.
Seems like the kind of person who would. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the Fast and Furious movies where Dwayne Johnson's character was overseeing his daughter's soccer team before the match. He had taught all the girls a haka. They were intimidating the other team with it.
Those are tough. The aiming sensitivity is a little bit too high for precision shooting. I wonder if I could change the aim sensitivity without changing the regular sensitivity.
Let me find the thing. I know I sent this to Kai. I should have sent it to you too. Let me find it. So yeah, it's a stack of PlayStation 2 games, but the order in which they were stacked, and it says to the tune of "We didn't start the fire." Your thing.
Also, I like Larson's idea of getting Ornstein and Smough in Space Jam. They could be like the those bully aliens.
Yeah.
But it's Ornstein and Smough instead. That'd be funny. I went past it. That might work better. But no, I'll redo it later. Okay, let's see. Okay, I needed to do this. Maybe this will be for the thing nearby. Oh, good. It's telling me. Oh, or is that? No, that's a new one. Okay. Boop. Knock your teeth out.
Whack. reminds me, I need to purchase one thing because I know okay. One of my brother-in-law's favorite movies of all time is A Christmas Story.
Okay, yeah.
If you're familiar with that movie at all.
It's been a while, but I think I saw it once.
Yeah, he's got a lot of memorabilia, stuff like that, and I found a couple of, like, tiki-style mugs.
Okay.
Ceramic mugs. One looks like Ralphie in the pink bunny suit. And one looks like the leg lamp in the crate. Marked Fragile. That's a famous line when he reads Fragile, it's a Fragile. Must be Italian. Yeah, Barry McGavin as the old man was just a great character. And
the ghost cat.
Meow. Hey, cat.
There were a lot of times when I was playing this yesterday where I heard cat meows nearby and I couldn't find the cat. I'm like, where the hell's the cat? I don't know if it was because my right earbud had died early in the stream. So maybe it was in my right... Like maybe it was doing positional audio and I could only hear it when it was to the left of me. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I meant to do this. Link.
Oh yeah, I meant to do this.
I meant to send you a link to...
Oh, while you're at it, could you save that link Larson just gave as well?
Oh, okay, boo.
After you do your link?
Let's see. What the heck? Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm listening to it now. There you go. But yeah, there's the link for the monocle.
Cool, thanks.
Looking at their hat section here.
Hold on. I know it's not English, but still.
Yeah.
J'irais bien le chercher moi-même, mais on va plus à Queo à cause des gens de Unami. Oh, on n'a rien contre eux, hein, mais eux, ils nous détestent. Apporte-moi du crabe, et on discutera.
Classic Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah, it sounds like Cajun.
Kind of. This is whatever their native language is called. I think it was called Druhe or something.
Yeah.
But apparently they also speak French there as well.
It was a French colony, according to what a little bit I read.
So I think it's Druhe mixed with a bit of French. So you want a crab, huh? Well, there's no crabs listed, but I'm gonna check the beach. But first,
that was the joke they all made about frickin' about the character of Gambit in the Deadpool and Wolverine, how he couldn't understand what he was saying because of the Cajun accent. Said, the second most French-based accent that's hard to understand, right after Quebecois.
I mean, Cajun is the only French accent that's actually cool. And probably, well, I guess it's both it and Quebecois are inaccurate offshoots of French, but whereas Quebecois is butchering French, Cajun is making it better. Oh my god, Wandering Falcon Raid! Hello! Rad World! How are you, sir and or madam? And or neither. I don't know. Hello! Welcome! Are you here for the stank? Oh, you were just playing this. Cool, I just started yesterday. I'm roughly 3.5 hours into the game. I've been scouring this island for goodies. Yes?
I have a thing that's on my wish list that just went on sale today I'm going to get.
Which is?
Well, shit, if I can find it again.
Oh, you're 2 hours in, Rad World. Okay, so you started today? How do you like it so far? I've been enjoying it. It's basically Breath of the Wild native style. Oops.
Let's see.
Right,
Capcom
I need credits.
Fighting Collection.
So cute with a little story. It really is. Although I find it funny how much the game kind of contradicts its own tone in a couple funny ways. Like, it's a cute little sweet story, except that her dad's in mortal danger. But cute little girl running around, collecting things and helping people, and also jumping off of mountains and doing other incredibly dangerous things. The contrasts are amusing. Also, I'm rocking a bowler hat because, of course, I am.
Kind of like the opening part of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, that's kind of how Kingdom Hearts starts.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in Kingdom Hearts that, like,
you start off going around the island gathering things, and
yeah, like, where are these kids' parents, and why are they just rambling around all over the place with no oversight?
And then it turns into the dark fantasy game.
Yeah. I thought it was just like a cute, chill game, and then it wasn't, right? And then the soldiers of Nurgle showed up.
Yeah.
With their rotting helicopter. I'm talking about this game, by the way, not Kingdom Hearts. It's like every Zelda game. Got to rescue the princess right away, but also run around and do mini games. That's it's very, it's very Breath of the Wild inspired, obviously.
So it's a Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah, actually, it's interesting because I've just been watching. There's another gameplay channel I like to watch on YouTube called Super Beard Brothers. One of the guys on that show is a big fighting game aficionado,
right?
And the other guy is the guy he does a show with. His wife has tried playing Street Fighter a little bit, but didn't know what she was doing and was just getting her ass handed to her by people who knew what they were doing. So they decided to teach her how to play Street Fighter properly because she was interested to learn.
Yeah.
So they're doing a little series called The Dojo, where the experienced guy teaches the newbie all the ins and outs of Street Fighter, and that's been interesting to watch. Even though I haven't played Street Fighter in a long time, I used to play.
Well, this collection is interesting. We've got basically all the Darkstalkers games on here.
Oh, those were fun. I played the first one, at least.
Yeah. We've got Hyper Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Cyberbots Full Metal Madness, and Red Earth. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, it's looks like an anthropomorphic fighting game. Sort of. Well, we got one lion guy and some big orange dinosaur. Anyways.
So we're just saying what that was again?
Red Earth.
Oh, I think I heard of that one, so I've never played it.
Me neither, but...
It reminds me a little bit of, you're talking about how it's anthropomorphic animals. Have you seen this other game called Them's Fightin' Herds?
No.
It's basically Street Fighter with animals, but not even anthropomorphic, like just actual animals. Like,
I'm looking.
There's actually a backstory to it. It was originally going to be a My Little Pony fan game.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, what was it, Generation 4, I think? The one that got all the bronies involved in watching the show?
Yeah.
It was... Because the full show title of that version of the show was My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And so the fighting game was called My Little Pony Fighting is Magic. And it was just like the characters from the show, but Street Fighter style. Unfortunately, it got shut down because they didn't get permission to use the characters in the name. But people were excited for it. It looked like it was a really good fighting game. And even, I've forgotten her name, but the lady who made Generation 4 of MLP
Right.
Like I don't know if she was like the character designer or the animator or whatever, but
Right.
she earned some fame for that because everybody really liked, or everybody that watched it really liked that version of MLP because it was made to be appealing for adults as well, right?
Right.
So that the parents of the kids could enjoy it too. I've forgotten her name, but she saw that the project had existed and then that it got shut down, and she felt bad for them. So she helped them redesign new characters.
Mm.
So now it's completely original characters. It has nothing to do with MLP anymore.
Yeah.
But it's still MLP season or Generation 4 animation style characters. So, it's just some funny little backstory to the whole thing. But as for this game again, though, I also find it funny that not only is there this little kid running around jumping off cliffs and stuff,
right?
But there's people who are like, "Oh, you wanna talk to me? Well, the polite thing to do would be to bring me a bunch of valuable pearls, little child."
Fetch quest.
Yeah, there's like fetch quest, but like go mining. Like, give me blood diamonds, child labor.
Yeah. But either way, it's like, God, fetch quest.
It's not really child labor because it's just like I'm being silly with it. Like, it's really just a cultural practice they have, a tradition where you want to meet somebody you've never met before and have them give you some of their time. It's the polite thing to do is to give them a gift. But the one guy was like, "Oh, this tribal chieftain guy, he wants you to bring him a bunch of diamonds, or not diamonds, pearls."
Yeah.
And they're huge. All right, I need to get
pearls
back
are
to finding
huge.
a crab. This lady wants a crab, and I have no idea.
His pearls
Get
are
a red
huge.
crab from Quio. You gotta get into the swamp. Yeah?
While I was listening to you, I was also having to do a little writing some stuff down in the register for today of how much I spent. I just bought that game, and also my online membership renewed for the year today.
Oh, you got the fighting game, you mean, or?
I got the fighting game, and then I also renewed my Nintendo Online
Okay.
membership for the year.
Yeah, this is a couple games I've played recently that have been cute little indie games that had some danger but not really proper combat or violence to them.
Right.
Well, it sort of does. Like, there's a side mission where I have to go around burning enemy camps and destroying enemy soldiers, but they're like not people. They're like magically animated fabric in the shape of people.
Right.
And I basically throw fire at them. And I don't do actual, like, combat. And then there's this other game I played the other day called Creatures of Ava, where there's some infected wildlife that will attack you. But instead of killing them, you have this magic staff that can cure their infection. Common crab. Nope. I need a red crab.
Nice. Oh God! Somebody put something about the new game Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah, that just hit today, I think.
Yeah, maybe not yet. I think it was yesterday because I think Vara was, unless she got some kind of pre-release, was doing a playthrough. But somebody said that that it looked like Black Myth Wukong was inspired by Grookey, which was that's a Pokemon.
Oh, okay. That game.
And I said
the trailers for that game look real pretty.
Oh yeah, I think I have it on my wish list. Let's see. Now, what was that one? I just came on. I just went on Steam to look for something else. Oh yeah.
Carbot Animation just put out a little cartoon of that game today.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, somebody was doing I was watching somebody I saw a thumbnail for the video. They're doing. There's a game, Tavern Manager Simulator.
Oh, I saw that on my Discovery queue. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Store your fantasy tavern to its full glory. Repair, improve, expand the establishment. Cook this food and keep an eye on
so many
the
of these
food.
business simulator
Oh,
games
yeah.
these days.
That looks interesting. Ooh.
All right, lady, we got your crab that you forced me to get you at shotgun point.
Oh,
Where are
look
you?
at one green cat, and I said, "Ooh, that's a tasty hunk of meat." And then I'll hear, "Oh, and the waitress looks good too." Hey-oh!
Hey.
Oh yeah, there's one part where you're cooking the food, and there's a big roast or whatever you're slicing up. And say, "That's a tasty looking hunk of meat." Then I say, "Oh, and the waitress looks good too." Hey.
Exactly.
Let's see what else. Black Myth Wukong smashes records #1 all-time
There
concurrent
you are.
player count on Steam.
Nice. I'm gonna pick that up at some point, but not immediately.
Oh,
Ha ha! I like crab. See, it's on my shirt.
Tiens, si tu restes manger, tu peux aider Louise dans la cuisine.
Better cook real good, or Mom's gonna shoot you with her shotgun. Oh, here we go. Cooking minigame.
No, of
Donc,
course.
c'est quoi ton nom? Tchia. Toi, c'est Louise,
Voilà.
c'est ça? Tu viens d'où? De loin. Une petite île qui s'appelle Uma.
Crab burritos. Deep fried.
Mr. Rabbit,
Pourquoi
I
t'es
want one of
toute seule
these.
dans le coin?
These look good.
Je cherche des offrandes pour rencontrer mes avras.
the gordita.
Et lui
I'm
demander
not
si
100%
je
sure
l'aime.
what that green stuff is, but
Ma mère, elle aime
Ah
pas
oui.
les avras.
I haven't been paying attention to the subtitles, so I might have missed it.
Could be spinach or
T'as besoin de quoi? Un poulet mort.
I don't know.
Ah,
This girl's cutting
t'as des
carrots, but I
poulets.
don't see any
T'en
carrots
veux
in
bien,
here.
Oh, c'est trop
yeah.
chouette. Hmm.
Oh.
Do you want one of these things, though? What do I call these? Hey, finger guns.
They look kind of like egg rolls.
Kinda. But like burrito-sized egg rolls. Well, smallish. Somewhere in between, anyway. Small for a burrito, but large for an egg roll.
Whoosh.
Yes. I'm gonna autoplay to this. You can do the music manually, but I don't wanna. I guess I found the French village.
That almost sounds like a mixture of kind of like island music and Cajun.
Yeah. Which I suppose it kind of is.
It's like, oh no, it's Jimmy Buffett. Which is kind of what Jimmy Buffett's music is. It's kind of a combination of island, country, Cajun.
Nice. I wonder if this developer's made anything else before this, or if this is their first thing. But apparently one of the co-founders of this development company is from here. So that's why they did this culture.
A little bit of calypso in there too.
I like how that one kid just dabbed.
Shake it all the time. Oh.
They're gonna smooch.
Louise t'attend. Elle est près de Goutou. Hey!
Oh. That came out of nowhere. I wonder if that's the one. I found a locked chest early in the game earlier. I wonder if that's it or if this is a different one. Open your world map. Display the treasure map. Okay. That is totally not the one I found. Dopwa. Okay, I think... I don't know what Dopwa is. Maybe that's the name of the treasure? It sounds like... Or it looks like it might be... off the coast around here somewhere. Oh, Dopwa. There we go. Can I have multiple pins? No. Alright, I better not pin that right now, but let's see. Yeah, go grab this. Yeah, no, this game's been pretty fun. They do an interesting thing where they don't show you where your location is on the map. So they're trying to sort of simulate the idea of your character has a map and a compass. Figure out where you are. You know, look for landmarks around you. Use your compass. Triangulate your position. You know. Once in a while, you'll find a place that has like a position marker, and then you'll get one of these where it shows like a little girl icon. Like, last known location. When that cutscene ended, I was right there. Where am I now? I don't know. Figure it out. Like, for example, I think right now I'm somewhere around here. Did I cross the water yet? I think I did, actually. So, maybe slightly past. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly where I am right now. I just know where I'm going. And I'll get there somehow. The pin helps you cheat a little bit, though. You can put a pin on the map and then it'll show up on your compass. As well as quest objectives. Oh, bird. Bird, 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 bird. Oh no, it's not bird, it's a locust. I am Boog. Meow. Look at him wiggle. Wiggly little guy. Oops. Alright, here we go. Here's a location marker. Ha! So Redroll, I'm not sure if you're still there, but were you streaming anything else or just this game today? Ah, there we go. That's where I am. Alright, where's the yellow shiny? There it is. Alright, let's head east and get the shiny down there and you're gonna get one of those soldier camps I was mentioning, the weird fabric golem things. Okay, and should be up there somewhere. That's probably it over there. Alright, baddies, get burnt. Where are you? Oh, that's not it. Hold on. This is another campsite. Wait, is that this one? I thought I was further than that. I guess not. Okay. Alright, so much more east. We need the high ground. Hold on. I guess I don't have the sightseeing for this area to have all the stuff unlocked on the map. Okay. Is that it up there? That can't be right. Oh, maybe that's where the lass is. Okay. Can I see which face design this is from here? No. Oh, there we go. That's not the one I made. That's not the one I made either. Huh. Guess I haven't found the place where this one goes. Alright. Well, here, let's just pin some things. It's back over that way, huh? Oh, there it is. Grab that real quick while I'm here. Wait, was that not? That wasn't the pinned one. Okay. Well, let's head over here now. That's south. I am a little lost at the moment. That's okay. Won't be lost anymore once I find this rock formation. He was ready to break some physics. Am I down? Am I up here? I think I ended up way off track. Yeah, it's the soldier, or it's a soldier camp anyway. Oh yeah, I did go past the marker. Alright, well we'll do this while we're here. This was part of the deal. Get burnt! Start a forest fire in here. Camping backpack. Does that do a thing? Pardon me. Ah, there it is. Alright, physics. Time to get violated. Thank you, Lawson. Oh. Really wanted to be in that position, I guess. Oh. Whoa. The hell? I think that last rock position broke everything. It's angry because I made fun of its physics. But look at this. What is this nonsense? What have I done? I guess these guys are Assassin's Creed fans too, because this little blue line at the top of this. They did this in Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. This is a lot more forgiving though. Look at that mess. How does that even work? Attract animals. Okay. That could be useful. You know,
Attract animals, don't bathe for 5 days.
Definitely useful in this game though, because I use that because I have the possessing animals power. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, I can even choose it. Invoke dolphin. What happens if I do that on land?
Yeah.
D-A-F-A. Poof. Sorry, little guy. Alright. Can I launch you to the sea? No. Sorry. I didn't think it would work. Okay. Oh, bird. I can just summon a bird whenever I want now. Theoretically.
I thought I heard something coming from the game. No, it's coming from outside. So I'm going to get the leaf blower out.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's something else I forgot. The whenever I possess an animal, I keep the flower in my hair.
Yeah.
Which is another weird tonal thing, because the game explained to us that putting one of those flowers on the right side of your hair indicates that you are single and looking. But if you put it on the left side of your hair, it says that you are, you know, that you're taken.
Oh, yeah.
And then this middle-aged man gives one to this little girl who hasn't hit puberty yet. I don't know. It feels weird.
I don't know. It's like, I was, of course, equating it to the hanky in the back pocket, which is a whole nother.
Here, little prepubescent girl, have this flower that indicates that you want a boyfriend. Given to you by a middle-aged man.
And the red hanky in the back pocket that says you're into anal. No.
But on the other hand, you know, he himself was not flirting with her, so
Yeah.
that's okay. Nobody has hit on her so far yet, in fact, which is probably for the best. I'm unclear on what her exact age is, but she has implied that she hasn't hit puberty yet, so. Actually, it was a pretty funny scene. When she first manifested this magic power, she was like, wow, is this what puberty is? Everybody gets magical powers when they hit puberty. You're one of the X-Men. Isn't that usually how they did mutants in Marvel? It usually kicks in around puberty or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go here, but I still don't have the right statue for this.
It's like, why couldn't I get superpowers when I hit puberty? All I got was pimples.
Right? That's like a super weakness without a superpower.
Yeah.
Thank you for smiting the synth, Larson. Appreciated. Alright, so who else do we have hanging out from the Rad World raid here right now? You know what? I don't know that person's thing. I'm going to check them out. Ah. Don't mind me as I click on stuff with my left hand while I'm just holding forward with my right hand. There we go. I did not listen to the Coconut song, Larson. I'm avoiding that like the plague. Oh, speaking of which, though, Blast, did you copy that YouTube link that Larson gave us into Discord? Cool, thanks. I think we lost him, guys. Guess I better just check myself. Well, I see a green Chopify link, and I think that's Larson's thing. So I can check that out later.
Watching a teaser trailer for Borderlands 4.
I just saw that that news thing saying to wishlist it now on Steam. So I haven't seen the video Yuta saw yet, but I did become aware today that Borderlands 4 is happening, and I've got mixed feelings.
A lot of explosions and planets and stuff.
I hope the story and characters are better, because while a lot of people badmouth Borderlands 3, and I think they have mostly good reasons for doing so, the gameplay was very fun. It's just the story and characters that sucked. If they can fix that, then great. Then I'm in. But it was just so amazing to me. At the contrast too, because out of all the new characters they introduced in Borderlands 3, almost every single one of them was boring as hell. Except for one who was really awesome. Which was, I forget his first name, but the Wainwright family guy. He was a really cool character. Quite enjoyed him. But everybody else was really boring. They even got, I forget, one of the original famous rappers of the world was in that game as a character. I forget which one. Dr. Dre, maybe? Or Ice-T? I think it was Ice-T. He was in the game, but his character was kind of boring. Not as bad as, like, the coffee-obsessed lady, though. She had no personality other than I love coffee. Borderlands Thor? Damn, I would play that. So Blast, how much information was there on the new Borderlands? Also, this thing is exactly the same as the last one.
It was just a teaser trailer, so it's...
So, just like, hey, it exists, but no, like, new characters or anything?
We see a lot of planets, explosions, effects, and then the big fireball, and... Somebody reaches in a fire pit and pulls out one of those things. I forget what those guys called in Borderlands. The guys in the masks.
Psychos.
Psychos, yeah.
We can't have Borderlands without psychos.
Yeah, so basically this big, big fireball, and then somebody reaches into the fire with look like a either mechanical hand or armored glove. I can't tell, and pulls out a psycho mask and.
Oh, that's implying Krieg to me.
Yeah. So
this guy's missing half his face practically. Okay. Can I choose? Oh, I can. There we go. That's the one.
Oh, yeah. That was basically the trailer. So it showed nothing about gameplay or much about settings. Just
definitely too early for gameplay.
It basically lets you know that possibly Krieg's the character in the game.
I doubt that he'll be playable because, well, at least so far, they've never repeated playable characters, but sounds like he'll be there as an important NPC, probably.
Well, maybe... I hope it does better than that movie did.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but man, everybody's pooping all over it.
Yeah, it's... I don't know enough about the games to make a comment on it. I looked at the trailer and said, okay, this is trying so hard to be more successful movies, and it doesn't look like it's succeeding.
Well, I know a lot about the games, and I can tell you from the trailer that nobody except for Jack Black was playing their character properly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but everybody's complaining. It's like, except like for maybe the girl playing Tiny Tina, the women
was way off too. She was way off too.
All the women actors were far too old for the characters they were playing. I'm sorry, Kate Blanchett.
So was
you're
she.
not young anymore.
Let's see. That was what was her name? Ariana Greenblatt, something like that.
Yeah.
How old is the actress?
Let me see.
She's like 20 or something, right? Or close to it.
16.
16? Okay, she's close. I think Tiny Tina is supposed to be 14, but that's close enough.
As somebody said, I was watching It's a Gundam review of it last night. He says, Maria Greenblatt, who, the only thing I know of her, she played the really annoying girl in the Barbie movie.
Yeah, and apparently she's playing that character here, too.
Yeah. I mean...
She's not being anything like Tiny Tina at all, except for the fact that she likes explosions.
And I'm sorry, but fucking Kate Blanchett, Gina Gershon, and Jamie Lee Curtis are way too old for the characters they're playing.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
What was that middle name? The one after Blanchett, you said?
Gina Gershon.
I don't know who that is. Which character is she?
She played Mad Moxie.
Oh, okay.
And thing is, she mainly acted a lot in the 90s. She was in movies like Showgirls and Face Off.
The characters are playing are all MILFs? I mean, Moxie's definitely a MILF.
Yes, but...
Lilith, I don't think has kids, but she's of the age, so she could count as a MILF type.
Well, the characters in the game look way younger than the actors that are playing them. That's all I'm going to say. And Kevin Hart, I'm sorry, but Roland, it's a lot bigger in the game. Kevin Hart is small. In fact, he's only...
You know what? I could give him a pass on that, except for the fact that he does not... Roland is very serious, and this guy seems to be playing goofy. What's her face? Oh God, what's her name? The scientist, the crazy scientist lady.
Dr.
She's being played by somebody who's way older than the character. Like, that was a really weird choice.
Yeah.
I like the actress, but
yeah. And then
I'm forgetting her name too. What's the older lady's name?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. I like her as a person.
Yeah.
And as an actress, but her character, like, how old is Jamie Lee Curtis? In her 60s or something?
Oh God.
50s or 60s?
65.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Patricia Tannis. That's the character's name.
Yeah.
Tannis is it's like in her 20s or 30s, and then they chose an actress in her 60s. 62. That is a weird choice.
Kate Blanchett is 55. She's my age. But the only one I say probably was a good choice was Florian Montano, who played Krieg. He's been in, let's see, he was in
Krieg looked
Creed
exactly
2
like what Krieg should look like.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what he's going to be like.
Let's say he's been in Creed 1 and 2, where he played Victor Drago. He played Razor Fist in Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. He's a big... let's see, what else has he been? The Contractor.
If they don't have him playing mentally unstable, then I'm going to be real worried, because Tiny Tina was far too mentally stable in that trailer.
Yeah, I mean...
Plus, but yeah, as far as Roland's height goes, I mean, just take a look at Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine. It's the opposite problem. He's too tall.
Yeah. There's a part in the Deadpool and Wolverine where they make a joke about that. Wolverine's true height in the comics.
Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, the lady playing Mad Moxie is probably the right age for the character. It's just that Mad Moxie does not look like she's as old as she is.
Yeah. None of the characters look as old as the actresses playing them in the game.
Well, I mean, like, the actual character of Moxie is older than she looks like she is.
Yeah.
She's actually, like, she's got children who are adults. Like, have you ever seen anything with a character called Scooter? He's a fairly major character.
Scooter.
He's the car mechanic in Borderlands 2.
Like I said, I played part of the first one, so...
Yeah, but I was just wondering if you'd seen him in other stuff. But he's a grown-ass man. I think he's in his 30s. And he's Moxie's kid. So Moxie's at least 40. Like, at least 45, 50.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks
here
like
we
she's
go.
in her 30s.
Scooter Haven Blair.
Ah. Oh, dead
I'm
child.
looking here. I don't see no. I'm looking at the stuff he's been in, which none of which I've seen, so I know nothing about this actor. I mean, the only other actor in here. I mean, Jack Black. Okay, yeah, him as Claptrap. Yeah, he can do that kind of thing.
Kai, did you just say both yourself and a good friend of yours are massive Borderlands fans, and you're not talking about me? I'm right here.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about Rika, but me too, man.
See, Bobby Lee voices some character named Larry. I don't know. Is that a character in the game? Because somebody said
Larry?
Larry. Somebody said the main villain of the movie, somebody named Atlas, and that's
this Atlas character they made up themselves apparently. Larry, I don't remember. He might have been a bit character. The thing with Atlas is in the games, Atlas is a mega corporation.
Yeah.
But in the movie, apparently, he's an individual person who was a crime boss.
Yeah, somebody said that, they switched him out. Basically, he's taking the place, as this is according to It's a Gundam, basically he's taking the place of Handsome Jack. For the
also
movie.
Wasn't an organized crime person either.
Yeah. But he was apparently one of the bigger...
He was, he was
president
the boss
of
he was the boss of a mega corporation.
Yeah. And was the main antagonist of Borderlands 2. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not like his name was Hyperion, his name was Jack. And he was the CEO of Hyperion. Didn't Claptrap keep yelling at a guy off screen named Larry during the pre-release trailers? I don't remember. I don't remember the Borderlands 2 pre-release trailers. So maybe? All I know is Borderlands 1 had a pretty good sense of humor. Borderlands 2 had an incredible sense of humor. But then the lead writer left. And Borderlands 3 floundered because of that loss. It had some sense of humor, but it was draining away.
Like I said, I don't have enough
Borderlands 1
knowledge.
Trailers. Okay, yeah, I do not remember. I've got the knowledge, so you can bounce stuff off of me, and Kai's here. She knows too.
Like I said, I don't plan on watching the movies, so I have nothing to
I will possibly watch the movie if somebody, gives me a DVD or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who is? If it shows up on, Netflix or something.
Like it might be fun to watch as, I want a silly action movie that's so bad it's fun anyway. For being bad.
Let's see. Who's making this one? It's Lionsgate.
Eli Roth was the director, I believe.
Yeah,
I just watched a video about it just before the stream.
He's he directed
it's not so bad it's funny, it's so bad it's boring. Boo.
Yeah, he directed. I don't know. He's mostly known for doing horror movies. Like he did the 2 Hostel movies and Cabin Fever.
Yeah. Part of the problem, I think. I don't know why they chose him.
I don't know.
I mean, you could make a Borderlands-based horror movie. Hell, there was an expansion for Borderlands 3. One of the DLCs was horror-based.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why they chose Eli Roth.
is.
Maybe I don't know. It's like Eli Roth is trying hard to be James Gunn. Is basically in this. This is what I saw from the trailer.
And that's also what this review I watched said.
Yeah. I mean, right down to using the old classic rock.
Yeah.
In the trailer.
It was like he wants to be James Gunn, but he doesn't understand James Gunn properly. Yeah. So he's trying to be James Gunn, but not doing it right.
It's kind of the same mistake David Ayer made in doing the first Suicide Squad movie. He was he was trying to do Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they got the guy who actually made Guardians of the Galaxy to do the second one, James Gunn.
Oh, Kai says that the movie is supposed to be. Oh, she said the movies. I don't know why she said the movies. As far as I know, this is the only Borderlands movie, but it's supposed to be set after the games in their own canon.
Yeah, it's like that's. Huh. Oh,
that's a weird decision. Like they're trying to say this is the same timeline after. Like the games happened, and this is after them, but it's a separate. But as an alternate Earth kind of thing, not Earth, but like. This is like this is like the ultimate Marvel universe, but after the standard Marvel universe story. It's weird.
Unfortunately, that seemed to be a lot like, this franchise you like, this IRL you like, the story and the characters. Yeah, we're gonna slap the name out and make something totally, completely different. I said, then make your own shit.
Yeah.
Don't go taking a thing that we like and say, we're making a totally different thing. Then it's not this, or it's not that.
That reminds me of, I remember years ago when the social justice thing was really getting into full swing, and people were like, make Spider-Man black. And they're like, what's the point of taking an existing character and just changing his race like that? Like, we already make your own character who's got spider powers and is black, and somebody already did, by the way. He's called Miles Morales.
Exactly, and I will say one thing. I give this to the Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movies. They've been the one thing where people actually liked Miles Morales' story. It's done far better in those movies than it ever did in the comic books.
Fair enough. I could see them doing I would watch a Miles Morales movie, like just him.
Yeah. I mean, like the Spider-Verse
or Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what the Spider-Verse movies have been. It's been Miles Morales and Gwen and Spider-Gwen.
Or a Spider-Man noir movie. I would watch the hell out of that.
Oh, hell yeah. Speaking of which, let me go turn on looking.
Yeah, alternate future, Kai. I see what you mean.
Don't give me an alternate future until you actually give me the real thing.
I mean, yeah, but also, if it's an alternate future, that means the characters are still the same characters. So why is Patricia 10 is 65? She had the right hairstyle, though. I'll give her that, but... Let's call it Borderlands 4. Oh my god, what if Borderlands 4 is based on the movie? And you're just playing the characters from Borderlands 1 over again. Actually, I was hoping we would get a playable Tiny Tina in Borderlands 3. I wonder if they're going to do that now. Although...
Did we get Tiny Tina's Wonderland when that sort of...
No, you didn't play her there. She was the narrator.
Well, that kind of sounds dumb.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland was people... Tiny Tina's Wonderland was Tina DMing a session of D&D.
No.
And you were playing as the characters within the D&D story.
Yeah. Like I say, I haven't played enough of the game, don't give a shit about the movie.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as it could have been, honestly. Wonderlands. It was okay.
I'm looking at my thing, Marvel Strike Force. I got, I just unlocked Gwenpool a couple of days ago.
You saw what? Sorry?
Marvel Strike Force, the mobile game I play.
Yeah?
I just unlocked Gwenpool.
Oh, okay. Is she good?
I'm kind of up in her stats where I put her in the fights, but let's see.
I could kind of see like the Borderlands movie being like, this is just like the ultimate Marvel universe of Borderlands, so things are different, but I guess it just wasn't as funny as it could have been. So even even with the changes, imagining it that way doesn't help, I guess.
And then I have Gwen, like Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider is their actual name of thing. I also had unlocked Gwenom. That's actually a thing from the comics where Ghost Spider emerged with the Venom symbiote.
Well, yeah, because that would just be her alternate universe's version of regular Venom, right? Because she became a spider person instead of Peter.
Like, this is in her thing. I don't know the full thing, but at one point, yes, she was merged with the Venom symbiote, which is an interesting look because the hood on her costume was, the main costume was black, and the hood had like sharp, jagged teeth all around the edge, so it's like her hood is another like big mouth.
Like an extra mouth?
Yeah, or it's the mouth and the costume, the mask of her face. Everybody.
Crab dance.
Ninja crab style.
Autoplay. Jam with Animal Farm. Or maybe this is like Happy Tree Friends. Or what do they call it in South Park? The Christmas Critters? Breakdancing Centipede. Still better than Australia.
I need to watch that. Somebody did a video on that
That's a
person.
huge locust. Yeah, people are real mad at that lady.
Well, on top of the fact that she was terrible, on top of the fact is how she got into the Olympics.
That I don't know.
A lot of political chicanery in sports. Basically, she got people to put the whole
doing dog
under
dance.
this one agency, an agency that was run by her and her husband.
Whoa, Discworld joke. Nice.
Oh yeah. Basically, she set the whole thing up to put her as into that position. Basically, she bought her way into the position.
Yeah, figures, eh?
Apparently, there were a lot of more talented break dancers in there, but she was like, "Oh no, I'm the one who's going to represent us."
Just about anybody then, huh? No, I'm going to pay my way in so I can make a mockery of the Olympics.
Yeah, and then of course, and since I didn't win gold, got a 0 score, and everybody's mocking me for it, I'm going to sue everybody.
And of course, I had to immediately tweet out a picture of her next to a picture of the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Of course, that was one of my first ones.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm sure 50,000 other people made that same joke.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was right there. It had to be said.
I mean, everything from that to fucking, the guys in the dinosaur suit.
I do not, no.
The guy, this one guy I was seeing, like a cloth or fabric T-Rex costume running doing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she basically looked like she was doing that only without wearing the costume. Let's see. I put Bloodborne is finally running on PC.
Define running on. I'm assuming somebody's emulating it.
Don't know.
Because I don't think it ever got released on anything other than PlayStation. Wait, stamina fruit. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it over there. Kai is being snooker loopy? Well, that's Kai. You should know this by now.
Hang on a minute.
Whatever that means.
Or
I don't know what Snooker Loopy is, but it's just what Kai is and always has been.
I'm looking at stuff here. Yeah. I don't see. I'd have to watch the video.
Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a treasure. And a green shiny somewhere. I don't have line of sight to right now. There it is. Alright, I'll do the dive first. Ha!
Yeah, it's an emulator.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, from an emulator known as Shad PS4. So it's not an official
Unapologetically correct.
release.
That is definitely something, Kai, you act like you are. Whether you are or not. I do like the idea of rebranding pedantic as unapologetically correct, though. That's good. That's a good phrase. All right, let's get that treasure. I wonder if that's the one I was given the key to.
Anyways, it's like so. Yeah, it's not an official PC release for.
Yeah, probably never gonna get it because of legality reasons. I have a feeling they signed an agreement with Sony to be exclusive, and they're never gonna back down on it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, hell, we finally got now. Sort of. I mean, we got Halo on PC now. You still need to have like a
but it's been a long time.
I'm just saying, if they can do it, why can't Sony do the same thing? Like, just so long as you have an account with them.
Halo's been on PC from the beginning, almost.
I thought it was Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, but Xbox is Microsoft, so...
Yeah, but there's actually some stuff that ran on Xbox that did not run on PC, and the first Halo, I think, ran on PC, and then after that it was...
Halo 5 never came to PC, but all the other ones eventually did. But Halo 1, I think, started on PC, or at least got ported real early.
And I think, didn't they eventually... I mean, they eventually, I think, put... if I remember, let me look. Yeah, I mean, the Spider-Man games are running on PC now, and those are Xbox exclusives. Why can't the From Software stuff do the same?
Oh, I don't know. It's up to Sony, really.
I'm kind of the one of like, don't leave money lying on the table, guys.
Yeah, they would get so many more sales on Bloodborne if they could do it, but I guess they got suckered into it by Sony, and they're trapped now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if Sony is letting other stuff that starts out as proprietary stuff go eventually to PC.
Yeah, I don't know why Sony would do that.
Yeah,
like,
obviously Sony doesn't have a problem with that unless the games that the company that made the Spider-Man games didn't get suckered into it and just said, yeah, we're gonna eventually get to. You'll only be exclusive at first.
They probably just had savvier business people in charge of that than From did at the time. Like, I think From's big enough that they wouldn't get suckered into it now, but maybe back then they just weren't as savvy about it.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. I was watching one of the, I saw the funniest joke. This guy basically rates people's trucks. So it's like what your truck says about you, stuff like that. And I love this one thing. Oh, vintage model restored says, "Ooh, that bad boy there, but don't tell me that rockabilly ain't just blue collar cosplay." I said, "Yeah, kinda." And as much as I like rockabilly, he's right. You're just dressing up like it's the 50s again.
Yeah.
And not even, I guess, would say the true 50s, the more stylized, fancified version.
I don't know what your plan is, but if you get to call Larson wrong in 4K and you get more viewers in here, then I'm all for it. Hell, you call me wrong in 4K as well.
Oh.
I don't know how we're doing that, but let's do it. Also, what is a tulpas?
I didn't know that.
Imaginary friends, but more so? More so in what way?
Let's see. In Tibetan Buddhism and later traditions of mysticism and the paranormal, a tulpa is a materialized being or thought form, typically in human form, that is created through spiritual practice and intense concentration.
Oh. Well, that does sound like more so.
Hi,
Zoe, by the
Zoe.
way, hello. Zoe and Dan are inbound. You're not imaginary, Dan? Are you sure? Can you prove it? I went partially the wrong way, or at least too far. That's what happens when you're looking at a map and you don't triangulate your position properly. Kai, what do you mean these putzes? As far as I'm aware, there's only been one putz. Not knowing how milfy Borderlands is. And Mad Moxie, I think, was the second person that people lusted after in Borderlands after Lilith. Because I think Moxie didn't show up until the DLC of the first game. But she was all over Borderlands too.
By the way,
yes.
Yep. Just say there's a. Did you ever play Among Us?
Yeah. Oh wait, Among Us. No, sorry. I got mixed up with another game for a second. No, I didn't.
Well, there's a newer game, and I've been watching some gameplay videos. It's called Lockdown Protocol.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of that. There's definitely been a few Among Us clones since then.
Well, this
is ironic if you think about it.
It's more 3D and detailed and stuff like that. Although at one point in the game, where they're standing next to a trash bin and somebody points at it, and then you hear the little stinger music from Among Us. The trash can look like one of the little player things from that. That was.
That's a good goof. All right, person,
yeah.
I'm here. I took the super long way, but I'm here.
And long day home.
Are you going to tell me to go over to the island? Because I was just there. I even jammed out with some animals. We made Discworld jokes.
Oh, by the by, and I know I linked this to Kinemir. This one guy does like cosplay, armor and props. He did a repaint of the.
Okay, finish your thought. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna wait, but yeah, he did a repaint of the Nerf the Aliens Marine Pulse Rifle. Like Nerf put one out, and he did a full repaint to look movie accurate. It was amazing.
Oh, cool.
La grosse lune blanche, tout là-haut sur sa branche, elle était seule et bien discrète. Cocotte, la petite perruche verte, relevée.
You're gonna lose your sandals. Summoned the parakeet. You made it real with your song. Are you a wizard? Guy says you're always feisty about being wrong. That's the most ironic thing I've ever heard. Okay. Get the chicken from... Okay, I gotta go back to your village. And then I get a chicken. Even though I only really need an egg. But I can take the whole ass chicken. Why not? Alright. Is there a dock nearby? I could use a boat or some fast travel or something. We'll work her. Oh, why is my boat over there? Useful, but confusing. Okay, I'll take it. Ha! Whee! Of course, I'm using boat in a possibly slightly over-exaggerated way. Do I have a song to summon boat? No. Okay. Is it anchored right now? It looks like it is. Sail up. Alright. Helm. Yes, we'll call this a helm, technically. This boat style actually reminds me, I forget what it was called, but there was another game I played a few years ago. An indie game about exploring this ocean with a very similar sort of boat, but you could collect resources and add additions to your boat, so you could just totally Frankenstein's monster your boat. It's pretty fun, actually. Actually, Bless, you know a lot about the comic stuff. Was there ever a point where the Miles Morales Spider-Man ever came up with his own unique name?
No. He's always called him Spider-Man. And
that's pretty lame.
Make us accept that for at least a decade or so.
So the name Scarlet Spider was just Peter Parker doing an alternate costume thing, right?
And Ben Reilly, who was the clone Spider-Man.
Okay. Did Ben Reilly permanently become Scarlet Spider at some point?
At some point, he's kind of been on and off. The last thing I know, last thing I saw in the comics, he turned bad and hooked up with Madeline Pryor,
Why have I heard that name?
She's
obviously
the clone
Spider-Man stuff.
She's the clone of Jean Grey, who later became the Goblin Queen.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, Ben Reilly. I'm looking. Okay, this is weird. He's currently calling himself Chasm. I don't know what that's about.
Who is? Ben?
Ben Reilly.
That sounds like it would be a good name for somebody who's got, Earth powers.
Mutated by a mutagenic polymer, became Chasm, joining forces with Madeline Pryor, the new Queen of Limbo. Became Chasm. At one point he was the new Jackal. Of course, the Jackal was the supervillain that created him. And he was.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense that he would become the new Jackal.
Sort of takes over, yeah. Wasn't there which continuity was it? I think it might have been Ultimate Marvel, but I remember there was one where Peter Parker was cloned, but they altered the clone to be female instead of male.
That one I don't know. There's so many alternate freaking ones. I mean,
that was like Spider Girl or something.
Okay, there's only two people I know that have used the Spider Girl handle. One was in a possible future, which was Spider-Man's teenage daughter, May, and the other Spider Girl was briefly used by Anya Corazon, though she eventually went back to her old handle of Aranya.
Oh yeah, with the Spanish spider person.
Yeah, she was calling herself Spider Girl. This was after that whole biz when they fought off the daughters of Kraven, who were trying to basically eliminate any spider-based character.
I think it might have been in Ultimate Marvel. Somebody had made that character, and she had natural webbing, but she shot it out of her fingertip instead of out of her wrist.
No, I don't know that one.
But the thing that was weird about it too was how do you swing from a web that's shooting out of your fingertip? Because when you shoot it out of your wrist,
yeah,
you can then just close your hands around the webbing, right?
I really don't.
But how do you close your hands around it when it comes out of your fingertip? Do you shoot it and then lunge for it, or is it still attached to your fingertip when you're swinging? I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. She had a cool costume though, but I don't know. Didn't make a lot of sense.
I have no idea.
Also, Dan, I don't know if we can count Tiny Tina's Wonderlands as a possible alternate timeline, unless we're going with the things people imagine and make up can become real in an alternate universe kind of concept. But if that's the case, then sure. And yeah, me and Blaster just talk about our own thing while chat's talking about a different thing.
Yeah.
That I am mostly trying not to touch the argument. The Borderlands continuities argument. I'm staying away from mostly.
I was long done with it, so.
But I did want to throw in that comment about Wonderlands at least. But I've had enough pedantic arguments with Kai that I'm done. I'm staying away from that from now on. They thought I loved our arguments. Never have. They just happen because we're both compelled to be pedantic. And so we pedant at each other. Doesn't mean I like it. But yes, from my understanding though, Jack Black's was actually acting... hold on, I'm gonna leave the boat here. Was actually acting Claptrap properly personality-wise, but his voice was just nowhere close to right.
Damn it.
Kate Blanchett kind of had the Lilith look going on, but not the personality really, as far as I understand. Just like everybody else. Although, back to the comment about whether or not you can play Tiny Tina in Borderlands 4, it's almost pointless in a way, because I feel like once Tina grows up and is just adult Tina and not Tiny Tina anymore, the fun of the character is gone. Oh wait, no, it was supposed to be down here, wasn't it? Most of the fun of Tiny Tina comes from the fact that she's saying shit that's wildly inappropriate for a 14-year-old to be saying. When she's 20, the wild inappropriateness is gone.
God damn, what? What the hell?
Oh, there's a series of treasure chests, huh? Okay. Where's this one? This one's in a cave somewhere. Oh, a cave near here, theoretically. Okay, so if I read that map right, the cave should be over this way.
Damn it.
Burb. Okay, so there should be a cave over here somewhere? Question mark? Is this it? Did I go too far up? That's looking pretty cavey. Boink. Oh, I do regen up to 3 now. Sweet. Okay. Okay, I definitely missed something. It looks like Kai just said that Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter are continuous. As in, they're the same thing. I can't have read that right. Okay, Henchman. Alright. Oh, that's the one I found before. Okay. That chest I found before. I know where that is. Not continuous, continuous. Continuous. Definitely not a word. Alright, so that's here. Where'd that bird go? Where do I use the bird again? Oh well, I can make my own bird. Alright, bird, where are you? That's not a bird. It's just as good as one, though. Nature's helicopter. Continue with us. As in they share a continuity between them. You know what? That word does make sense. Although, I've never heard of Final Fantasy sharing a continuity with Monster Hunter, though. Unless there was some sort of crossover event at some point. There's definitely some stuff in Final Fantasy XIV that feels very Monster Hunter-y. That doesn't... I wouldn't say that they're the same continuity, but... they certainly seem to have the same graphics designer sometimes. What? Oh, what am I supposed to do with the chain? Crab. I require crab. I did not bring a crab with me, though. There's one. Crab, I need you to smite these chains. Because you are swole, crab. Yeah. Get smote. Crossover was so good that the FF team said... oh yeah, that's right. There was a Final Fantasy XIV event, I think. That was a Monster Hunter reference. Or was the event in Monster Hunter? I don't know. One or the other. Something happened. Also, if you look at the new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, the new primary NPC lady, giant lion lady with big bone axe, she's Monster Hunter as fuck. People forced into an aircraft and taken away. That's what happened to my dad. My dad. They took my dad. They left a crate behind. Found this whole piece of cloth inside. Okay, and there's another map. That's a new place, but it looks like this. It's in Hua? Hua!
Fucking damn it.
Oh, right. Oh, no, this is, oh, it's underwater right here. Alright, hang on. So this side. Aha! You fish. You a fish? No, you're a centipede. Can you breathe water? Centipede? Probably not, eh? Oh well. Just have to go for it. Hopefully I have enough lightning bolts to make this swim. Also, I'm glad that my flashlight is waterproof. Although I probably would have destroyed it a long time ago if it wasn't.
Oh, what did I do? How did I do?
Yeah, if somebody took the Final Fantasy character Wook Lamont and put her in a Monster Hunter game, she would look like she belonged. Got one of these things in here. Alright, physics, your enemy has arrived again. Oh. Ah. Ah. Okay, how about that? Oh.
Ow. Oh!
Have a good rest, Larson. Teach me more bard magic, infinite breath bubble. Well, that's appropriate. Okay, but back to the map, though.
Yeah.
Just something underwater here. Okay. We'll look around a bit more. Or is that... Looks like it's still in the cave, but there's like big mushrooms or something. I should probably do my new bard magic. Hold on. Oh, I can just summon food whenever I want now? That's crazy.
Good.
Okay. Getting like little scuba tank sounds now. That's funny. Is this a different area? Did I accidentally the new spell? I did. This is where I was trying to go, but I stumbled across the water-breathing spell by accident. That was lucky. Also, probably part of the game design, but also lucky.
Yes.
That's good game design right there, actually. They're like, hey, get this thing that's going to be hard to get underwater. Oh, and by the way, you can really easily stumble on a way to breathe water along the way to it. Good job. Big stamina fruit. Oh. I like them big. Okay, where's the next place? Someplace out of the water. I need a bomb. I don't know where to get bombs. I might have to put this treasure chest quest on hold for a bit. speaking of the possible improvement to the American political landscape, I heard I saw a tweet the other day where somebody was saying that Tim Walz is an excellent example of non-toxic masculinity.
Okay.
It's like, very masculine fella, but not in the toxic masculine way.
No idea who the fuck that is.
Tim Walz, he's the Kamala Harris's running mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, him.
Alright, can I turn off my bubble now? No more Baba. Oh, I can't. Stop it with the Baba. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually look for this cave entrance. Wait a minute, am I think I'm down here. Interesting. Okay, well, let me just double check something. Did I just miss a lookout point here? I think I did. Okay. Burbs. Are there any burbs available? Okay. Wait, hold on. There's one. I was about to create my own burb, but then one showed up. Meow.
Oh. Yeah.
That's how the lookout points work in this game. You find a place with a really good view of the surrounding area, and then you scream at it.
All I can think of that fucking... What that video with the groundhog or prairie dog or Alan.
Oh, you missed me at the beginning of this thing. I was before the character's dad got kidnapped. I had to collect stuff for him. So after collecting it for him, I ran after him. I was like, Dad, look what I've got. Dad.
Yep.
Because I am like a 10 or 11-year-old or something, you know?
Yep. What?
Alright. Where's the campfire? I think that's the cook guy. Where's the campfire at? Alright, fine. I'll use a pin. I did pass it. Shit. That's what happens when I try to just wing it. A different kind of bad is still bad, Kai. I mean, that's American politics. Vote for bad or a different kind of bad.
It's like the old South Park thing between the giant douche and the turd sandwich.
Exactly. By the way, I would totally vote for the douche. That's much less bad than eating a turd. If we're taking it literally and not metaphorically, I mean. But yes, that South Park episode, like many others, was directly on point. Okay, and the next step of the puzzle thingy was supposed to be around here somewhere. So I'm going to look around for that. just to see if there are any bombs near it. Because if there aren't, then I need to... okay, yeah, here it is. I need... well, that actually reinforces something else, though, because there's some statues I'm supposed to be destroying, and I haven't figured out a way to destroy them yet. So that, combined with these breakable walls, and a map telling me that I need to throw a bomb at them, but there's no bomb around here, implies to me that I can either find bombs or magically create my own bombs somehow. So I guess I'll just come back when I've figured out how to do that. This is the point where I need to stop side questing and do the main story. At least just to get a new ability. Flying Fox? That doesn't look anything like Kai. Well, I mean, she is kind of goth sometimes, so it looks a little bit like Kai. Kai, is a bat fox your perfect fursona? Is this actually exactly like you, after all? I wonder if I can get like a super awesome launch off of one of these trees. Do a wobbly tree launch off of these big boys. Whee! Nom 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 nom. Ever eat a fruit with your entire face? She has. This reminds you of those restaurant food challenges where you're given a super crazy massive plate of food to eat. And you're like, I can't eat that in half an hour. It's bigger than I am. How is that all going to fit in me? Oh, and apparently Twitch is being finicky with what messages work and don't work again. Lovely. Oh, that's treasure. Yeah, Kai, I don't see how Lars can get off saying he's right like that. How can somebody just come in here, say whatever crazy thing they want, and then just act confidently like they're right for no reason? The audacity of it all. All right. Do I have what I need for this guy? I believe I do. Did I not do that already, though? Oh, I did one over there. Okay. Speaking of eating fruit with our entire face, let's go and do that again. I like when she's eating the soul fruit and she actually just gets, like, juice goop all over her ears and everything. Like, just the messiest eater.
Cracked every bug around.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's gonna want some. Maybe that's how we can get an Empires of the Undergrowth sequel going. There's my cave. Alright, you want... this one? No. Get out of here. And that's a copy of the same one. I don't have this one. Oh, this is the opposite of the one I had before. Okay, I need to make this one. Oh, I think I can carve over here. Hang on. Actually, while I'm on my way to doing that, let's pause for a minute because I need to pee. So let's have a bathroom break, everybody. Alright, get back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I should check out some of my different outfits as well. Although there's no campfire here. Next time I'll buy one though. Alright. So this one was the one with its right half of its face missing? Yeah, okay. This one. I like how bouncy this thing is whenever you hit it. Nice crumbly wood sound too. And done. Okay, and I spotted a couple other trinkets. I'm going to grab them real quick. Because they're not... actually, no, I should do this first. Then I can ramble around more. Okay, I can see that, so I'll just set that back over here. Yeah, I have to wonder what new characters are going to get into Borderlands 4, and if they're going to have Pro ZD back again.
Which one's that?
Oh, he's a voice actor.
Oh, I know who he is.
In Borderlands 3, he voiced the robot Flak.
Oh.
The robot Beastmaster, which is an interesting idea. He was a pretty cool character. I liked him.
Just saying if you can.
Although my favorite character was the Siren Amara, because I tend to like the Sirens because I like the elemental powers, and also she was the sexy Indian lady, which is all the way up my alley. Space India. Oh shit! I'm playing Destiny now, apparently. Destroy all the flying orbs. Oh, they're all over there? Okay. Spindia. Gesundheit, Kai. For most of these shots. I mean, I could make them from here, but I'm not good enough at it. Oh, Space India, Spindia, got it. All I know is when it comes to Borderland waifus, Amara is definitely the only one to give Moxie a run for her money. That's all. Oh no, it says there's 2 more. Oh, there's one. There's the other one. Consume the soul. Fruit. Get it all over your face. We don't get a proper cutscene for it anymore. But the first one we did, and it was just everywhere. Kai, I don't know if you've seen much footage about Borderlands 3, so I don't know where you fall on the Moxie versus Amara spectrum. Moxie is very anti-gravity, though. I'll give her that. She's got a perky one. 2, in fact.
Ow, 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 ow.
That's it over there. Okay, so after I get this next trinket, I guess I'll grab that trinket afterwards. And then I guess I'll head back to the quest a bit. Oops. Okay. Compass keeps going away. I wonder how many planets are in Borderlands that are just like... the whole planet is based on this country. I know there's a space... There's definitely a Space Australia. That was the pre-sequel, the Moon. And I know there's Truxico, which is basically Space Mexico. And of course Pandora is mostly like space rednecks. So not a country per se, but part of a country. Whee! I wonder how far across this island you can get just flinging yourself from tree to tree. Just George of the Jungle it. Yeah?
Nothing.
You know, Kai, speaking of Spindia, possibly the country where gold tops are made, you probably meant that as in spinning tops, but I first interpreted that as in spinning clothing. Like tops as in clothing tops. Do we need a spinneret video game? This is the question. Because obviously yes, right? Hmm?
Oh, I'm just looking at something.
You don't say. I would play the hell out of a spinneret game. Don't mind me. You should probably be a little weirded out about that.
Tu voulais un poulet mort, c'est ça?
Do I? Right in front of the other chickens, too.
Ouais, il reste vivant pendant quelques secondes.
Tone of this game, man.
Pour que tu me montres un peu tes aventures.
I took a photo of you receiving a dead chicken. It's still spurting out the neck.
Achievement unlocked. Received dead chicken.
Basically. What do you mean out of focus? How do I toggle focus plane? Damn, that's some detail. I don't know cameras that well.
Tchia,
Tchia!
tu reviendras?
No, you will never see me again.
Prends plein de photos.
Thanks for the camera, sucker.
Looking at a thing here, it says there's such a thing as CBD ointment.
Oh, this chicken egg is optional, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what the ointment's about.
Oh, and I said there is such a thing as that. I was thinking maybe if I could rub on the place where the pain is.
Give me your egg.
There. Fine. Yeah. No,
Well, if you can't get chicken eggs from a chicken coop, I don't know where you're expecting me to get them, game. But there's a thing up here that you're saying. If I could get that. How's that? Kit? Photo kit. Develop pictures. Okay. I don't need to do that, but... Alright. Okay, let's unlock this campfire over here. I don't know why it keeps closing my compass. It's a bit annoying. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have some food. And then summon another bird. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Look what I can do. Boom! Suddenly bird. Okay, bye. I just summon a bird out of thin air in front of a guy, and then I vanish into it.
There was a poop option.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Even makes a little noise.
Waka.
I also noticed that he actually rendered a butthole on the birds. Also, unfortunately, I can't check my compass while I'm flying around as a bird, although I guess that makes sense.
Don't render your butthole, not in front of the kids.
And voila. Oh, also, I sent a tweet to the developers about the Discworld joke they snuck into the game.
Mm-hmm.
See if I get an answer on that.
Kind of fun when you can spot references to one thing or another somewhere, and then go to the creator and said, "Hey, I spotted that," and they'll like, and they come back like, "Correct."
Mm-hmm. That's one thing that's fun about, there's a lot of stuff wrong with social media, but that's one cool thing about it, is being able to just casually toss a comment at the developer of a game you like.
Yeah.
And possibly have them answer you. Hell, I gave my thoughts on the ending of Empires of the Undergrowth to those devs. And they said that they don't currently have plans for a sequel, but they now know how much I want a sequel with the supervillain mad scientist.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, that ending begs for a sequel.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check, it's been a while since I've camped, so let's see what our new clothing options are like.
Oh. Rift Track's got their YouTube channel back.
Okay.
You're familiar with Rift Tracks, I assume.
I mean, I've heard of them.
Basically the guys who worked on Mystery Science Theater 3000, and, well, apparently their YouTube channel got shut down the other day.
That's a shame. I mean, I've never been a big fan of them, but I don't want them to be shut down.
Well, they're back on again. Apparently it was something to do with the company that they were originally working with, producing or distributing their videos, and they basically had cut ties with them like 7 years ago. But for some reason, when the other company had some thing that said with Legend Films was struck with several erroneous copyright claims and shut down. Somehow, the YouTube algorithm or something still had them associated with them and shut down the Rift Tracks channel too. Even though, like I said, it's been 7 years since they had anything to do with each other.
Hey, you like my new outfit?
Ah, shit, hang on a minute.
I'm a shipwrecked schoolgirl who went native.
Oh, Lord of the Flies. All right.
Yeah. But less violent. Just
thinking.
I'm hanging out with the native peoples and dressing like they do because they're cool.
Yeah. Lord of the Flies. Yeah, everything. Nothing could go wrong there. But yeah. Well, it's good to see they start back out.
I don't think I got any face paints, did I? No. There we go. Can't see my backpack, but go with this. Actually, no. Woven leaf, coconut leaves. Still no great glider options. We'll go back to the original one. I like how she's got 2 forks for herself. No knife or anything.
I hope whoever meets you makes it super tender then.
Right? Actually, it looks like it might be. Or at least it's in bite-sized pieces, even if it's not. Let's see. Got a new viewpoint to shout at over here. Whatever this is. I'll get around to saving Dad eventually. I got a lot of random fucking around to do first.
Yeah, that was one of the more interesting. There was in Games Workshop's early days. Before the Warhammer and 40K became their big games, they were trying all sorts of things, and they had a lot of role-playing games too. And one of the more interesting ones was a game called Chainsaw Warrior.
Oh, I see.
And in this, it's set in like the near future, where basically a portal to a demonic netherworld has opened up, and you're the specialized commando
yeah,
that has to go save the day. But there's a thing, it's on a time limit, so there's no going around pussyfooting doing other things. If you don't do it by the time the time's up.
Sounds like a bit of a Space Marine inspiration in the chainsaw thing, though, eh?
Oh yeah, definitely. That was Games Workshop was always about the chainsaw.
Although what you were saying there with it having time limit and stuff, it kind of reminded me there's this. I forget the exact name of it right now. I played a demo yesterday that was an interesting thing. Like I've been mentioning lately. There's been a few games coming out that are weird mixes of genres. Like the Zelda game that was also a twin stick shooter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this game, it's tower defense, but it's also mixed with like, you know those board games where people take places putting tiles down and building a map, like Carcassonne.
Yeah.
It was it's kind of like that in a way. So the way this thing works is you've got your tower defense base, and you've got some sort of objective on the map. Like, for example, there's 3 generators on the map. You have to connect your base to them by laying down a series of roads to reach them, right?
Right.
But the trick to it is that the tiles you're given to place down are random. I think you get 3 rerolls, but other than that, it's totally random. So you're placing down these tiles that you're given, and it's like, okay, you pick up this random tile, and now I have to figure out how to deal with it. Like, how to use this tile that may or may not be what I wanted. Because the towers for your tower defense are also tiles that you put down.
Yeah.
And there's also pipe networks you put down, which power up the towers.
Yeah.
Because they're like power conduits.
Yeah.
So you're putting down towers in useful places, you're putting down pipes to connect to the towers, and you're putting down roadways that will hopefully go in the direction you want to go. But some of the roadways are corrupted, and when you place them down, enemies come out of them and travel along your road to your core. And that's when it temporarily stops being turn-based and becomes one wave of a tower defense game.
Oh.
And then once that wave is over, you go back to putting tiles down. But the corrupted tile remains corrupted, and the next time you put down another corrupted tile, both of them spawn enemies. Ooh. So the more corrupted tiles you have to put in place, the more enemies you end up dealing with on the tower defense waves. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
I definitely ended up putting that on my wish list, because it was pretty neat. Hold on, let me see if I can... Actually, let me save my game in case what I'm about to do might crash the game. Hopefully not. Alright, desktop. Okay, it's called Hex Escape Cyber Defense. If you want to take a look at it yourself. I thought it was pretty cool. What's that?
That Zelda game.
Which one?
What did you say? That was a Zelda game? That was a tower defense game?
There's another game called Mini Shoot Adventure, which is a twin-stick shooter that plays like a Zelda game.
But
I was just using it as an example of a game that mixes genres together. Hex Escape does not do anything Zelda-like.
Okay. I was just thinking Zelda and telling some friend today about, this person didn't know about the infamous Zelda CDI games.
Did you hear about the new game like that? So I forget what that one's called as well, but there's a relatively new game. Game Grumps played it a couple months ago. I don't know if it was the same developers or not, but somebody looked at those Philips CDI games and how bad they were.
Yeah.
And the crazy animation style on the cutscenes with the NPCs and stuff.
Oh, yeah. And
they thought, what if we did that but good?
Hold my beer.
So imagine the CDI Zelda Philips CDI games.
Right.
With the NPCs being just as crazy as ever.
Oh boy.
But the gameplay actually decent. And that's what that game is. If you look at if you look at the Game Grumps YouTube channel and look at their playlists, it should be within the most recent 10 or 20 of their playlists. I think it starts with an A, and it has a lady with like two-tone hair color. If you could check that for me real quick, just so we can get the name out of the way.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking it's something along the lines of Azara or something similar.
Videos.
Check playlists. That's probably going to be a faster result.
Wait a moment. Playlist. And what are we doing? Playlist. Huh, I'm trying to find playlist. I got. No, shit. Shorts, videos, unlocked watch, there's live, animated.
Should be there. Hold on, let me take a look too.
Playlist.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. I'm looking for
Something similar to the name Azara. Here, I'm looking too. There it is. Arzette. It's called Arzette.
There we go. Okay, I was at the Jewel of Paramore.
Yeah, that's basically Philip CDI Zelda, but good.
Oh. Yeah, we got some great stuff. Lamp oil, rope, bombs.
Nom 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 nom. Ooh, fish. They probably eat a lot of fish. Since they're an island nation, I'd have to imagine. There's treasures out here. I can tell because there's buoys.
Buoys?
Buoys.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. I'm here for your treasure. That's a race.
That sounded. I'm here for the treasure.
No.
Hello, boys.
I'm here for your goodies.
Oh no, it's Erlenmeyer the Butt Pirate. Ahoy, me.
I remember there being some song that was made by, I don't remember who it was made by, but back when I was in high school, one of the lyrics was, I'm the butt pirate, bend over so I can bury me treasure.
I remember there was a track by Bloodhound Gang called Erlenmeyer the Butt Pirate.
Yeah, I'm not surprised from them.
I think that was on their first album, Use Your Fingers.
Yeah. Aren't they the ones that did the song about you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals?
Right.
Yeah. They seem to have a theme as a band. It would seem. Oh, there's rocks over there.
I mean, yeah, the bad touch, I think.
Speaking of which, I'm about to climb up on this giant ocean testicle. There's got to be something up here, right? It's a very prominent rock formation. There has to be something up there. That's just good. That's just game design 101. Can't have a big conspicuous rock formation and there's nothing on top of it. These devs have already proved they know how to do good game design, so I trust that there's something up here. They even let you climb rocks when it's raining, so they're better at game design than Nintendo. Take that, Breath of the Wild. But there isn't anything up here. Wow. Wow. Alright. Well,
Oh god, it took me on a trip for
I
a
gotta at
second
least
there.
go with this. What's
Look at
that?
it. Oh, that took me on another track, another Bloodhound Gang track. There, that first album, in between the songs, they do these little, anything from 10 seconds to a minute little skit. And there's one, it was supposed to be, well, they didn't give the name specifically. They were doing a bad Axl Rose impression, basically covering a bunch of old 1980s TV theme songs. They singing like Different Strokes, Facts of Life, but it sounded like Axl Rose. The name of the track was Shitty Record Offer.
This bird agrees.
I have to ask, is Kai still on?
I don't know.
I have to find out.
This crab is just grooving, though. He's very excited about some rock piling. Stacking. Whatever the word is.
Ow. What? What were you asking? What word?
I don't remember anymore. Rock stacking or piling, I think.
I don't know if it's practice what it is. The object, I think it's called a cairn.
Yes. The resulting object, or construction, whatever you want to call it, is definitely called that.
Yeah, it basically what I understood it was a basically rock, at least from some parts I knew of, like in English exploration, some of the things they did were to make cairns whenever they were leaving a message for someone. Like they put it underneath it.
Okay, yeah.
So that basically,
As like a marker to find it?
as a marker that wouldn't
so that it doesn't
be
get
mistaken,
ruined by wildlife or something?
or that wouldn't be mistaken for just a natural rock formation.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
believe
it's
some
like,
other cultures also sometimes use them as burial mounds, too.
Yeah.
Sprout bouncy plant. C, B, D, G.
Yeah, a mound of rough stones built as a memorial or landmark, particularly in a hilltop or skyline.
Whee!
Wheel markers. Yep.
Wait, is that bird I made still around? Probably not, eh? Alright, let me create another bird. God, it sounds so wet. Meow.
I just noticed your icon there.
In Twitch, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed it to the game thing.
Right.
Because I've noticed that whenever I post a link on Twitter or Blue Sky to announce the stream,
Yeah.
it automatically shows my profile picture as part of the tweet.
Right.
So I thought it'd be cool if it showed the game icon instead.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try doing that from now on. Keep changing the profile thing to match the game I'm playing.
Yep.
See how that works out. So it'll be a little bit more difficult because the profile picture has to be smaller. But basically, I made. Well, made is a strong word. I took a game logo and edited it to put my face on the character's body. to use as a YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then I tried to use that as my profile pic, but it was too large, so I had to crop it down. So I tried to crop it so that it had the phrase of mentioning New Caledonia on it, which means most of the characters are off screen to the left. I think the little blonde girl I was talking to today is the only one showing. Let me check something as well here. Here's Journey playing today. Yeah, okay. So I'll play a little bit longer and then we'll raid them. Animals just keep disappearing. There was like a seal or something. And then it said, oh shit, Krendar's coming. Let's get out of here. Alright, what are you selling? Yeah. Ooh. Do I want that? Kind of want that for the glider design. Okay, so now I need a campfire to be able to enable that stuff, but... Oh, stamina plate. Speaking of food stuff, I came across a nice sale at my grocery store the other day. Yeah. There was they had this package of shrimp skewers.
Right.
So it was like I think each skewer had like 5 or 6 shrimp on it, and there was 8 skewers for $12. And I'm like, that's a pretty good price. Like, you know, regular price is probably at least double that.
No.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Mm. Remember the fucking thing, for some reason made me think of Homer Simpson part where it's like daily some snack meat something out only expired, you know, meat or whatever show. Of course Homer, woo, cheap meat.
Yeah, that's my roommate. His favorite kind of meat is the meat that's going to expire tomorrow or today.
Yes. I don't think. Well, okay. Really, about to. I mean,
I thought I got a glider.
After would be a bit questionable. Then again, you always wonder: is that the date when it's no longer good, or just the date they can't sell it anymore?
So that's the same thing.
Yeah, well, you know, one saying like that we could keep it on technically, but whatever thing tells us we have to take it off. Is it technically expired, or we just have to pull it before then?
Well, I don't know what the rules in the States are, but
yeah, that just reminds me of the famous was it a short-lived remake of a better, a more successful British comedy, Men Behaving Badly.
Mm-hmm.
And one episode when the guy looking at the milk carton and says, so is this just the date mean they just can't sell it at that date, or we can't drink it? And his friend I said, I never trust expiration dates here. And he says, do the sniff test. It's like, take a whiff and see how far your head snaps back.
Yeah. If it's at all, they'd get rid of it.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think there's any actual laws that are make those two dates actually different dates.
Yeah.
You just have to put an accurate expiration date on it, and then
One of the interesting things how expiration dates work. Like one year I worked at a dairy plant as a night watchman, and one of the more interesting things was that watching how it worked. That it was all coming on the same truck, seemed to be running through the same silos and everything, pumped into it. Essentially, we're all the same jugs. It's just for whatever store or chain was determined what the different labels were. And I noticed one thing, that the expiration date for one store's brand would be different from that of another store's brand, even though they are all packaged at the same time or on the same day.
Maybe the one store was being more careful about it, or the one store was being more reckless about it.
Or because their number of sales is different. It's like, okay, this stuff sells a lot. This store's version of the same product sells a lot faster than this other store's, so they can, I guess, put a different date on it. It says they'll probably, on the speculation that they'll probably used it before then.
It's mildly concerning.
I can't say, if they expect something to not be bought as often and maybe sit longer, they said, yeah, maybe we should pull this earlier. The other one said, yeah, they buy so much from us that, like I said, they'll probably bought it, used it, and way before the other stores would.
That's definitely concerning. Like, what they should be doing is just figuring out what day it will expire. Like, as far as you actually can't use it anymore, expire.
Yeah.
Label that.
I don't know how that...
But...
Like I said, I don't know what the process is in determining what their date is opposed to somebody else.
Yeah, it's weird that the different stores are doing it differently. Like, the date should be just coming from the manufacturer.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting process.
Or whatever you want to call it, the farmer.
They bottle, their main thing is, bottling milk.
Yeah.
And so they did some other things too. Obviously, they had something where they could make it into chocolate milk. And then they also had two other silos. One was for making iced tea. It was this whole cage about as tall and as big around as an average person. And it was just packed with a bunch of these big tea bags, and then just lowered into a silo of boiling water.
Okay.
Leave it in there long enough, and it's made tea. We had one other thing I remember that it made. It was some kind of flavored drink, like knockoff Kool-Aid or something, right? Or the store ran
or something.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, I don't know. They kind of made excursions by the type of stores that are often bought that stuff. They would come on with ghetto aid. Like, only somebody completely ghetto would drink them.
That's
But
when it's not
Yeah.
It's you're not getting orange juice. You're getting orange drink.
I remember the stuff that made that. Like I said, another big pile of boiling water. In that case, they dropped in some buckets that I think were just full of sugar syrup. A 5-gallon bucket of simple syrup. The other one was the flavor part, which came out of it almost as a chunk. It was almost like a gelatin coming out rather than a syrup or something. Yeah, I saw some of the stuff dripping out of the bucket that they just used. I was like, I wonder if I stuck my finger in that bucket, took a taste, and he says, dude, that is super, super concentrated flavor with no sugar.
No sugar. Oh.
Yeah, it's like the flavor, but it hasn't been sweetened, and it definitely hadn't been diluted yet. So, yeah.
And then over in this other bucket, we've got the super concentrated sugar, which you'd lick a drop of that stuff, and it's going to dissolve your teeth immediately.
Yeah, I'll say either way, I would not. I would not recommend just trying the flavor pure. I'm sure that shit would be nasty.
Yeah, most likely.
Mm.
All right, we're gonna grab a couple more stamina fruits, then we can call it for the day.
Salmonella.
Yes, delicious.
Salmonella. I did that one time. I was going to clean this one cart. They had just brought in like chickens in to fry. So basically, you had a bunch of raw chickens sitting on top of that. So then they go wheel it out back to clean it, and I was making like I was pushing like a vendor cart or something at the ball game. I was like, salmonella, get your fresh salmonella here.
Fresh and feisty. So Kai says, peel an orange without the use of your dominant hand. Ooh, that sounds difficult.
Oh, must still be hurt.
Why didn't you just get Snowcat to do it? You silly goose.
Goose. Goose. Oh.
In the water too. Well, since this thing tells me where my boat is, I now know exactly where I am.
Okay.
It's one way to cheat the map a little bit.
The Bahamas. That's what that music sounds like.
Kinda.
Like go behind the travel commercial. Come to the Bahamas.
They look like they're underwater on the map. They can't be underwater, so they're probably on the rocks. Now 2 stamina fruit, please, on the rocks. Although in my experience, alcoholic drinks usually drain your stamina and not give it back to you. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, boat. Which direction were you in again? There we go. And there's my home island. That's where we started the game.
Oh, no, it's like the beginning.
We've gone full loop. Yoink. Okay. Let's see. Some pearls here, but I'm not super worried about that. Oh, although, I can come back later if I really need them. I think I'm ready to go back, aside from the fact that I need... Well, I don't need meat, but... I could optionally get a chicken egg, but I don't know where to get that from, because the chicken coop didn't give me one, unless I can just talk to them and ask for one? Maybe? Well, let's find a dock and fast travel back over there. Well, the nearest dock is a bit of a ways away. Because I've been wandering. But... Actually, sure, I'll grab this guy here first, and then we'll go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun little game. I like it. Fairly low stakes, but good exploration. Fun little cultural bits. I like it. Not everything has to be Dark Souls, right? Yeah, Blast, I think if they still have that demo on Steam for Hex Escape, you should try that out. Unless you don't like that kind of style of game.
Let me see. What was it? Hex's game?
Hex Escape. So Hexa Escape.
No, that's... What? How did I do that? Hex Escape Cyber Defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
The tutorial was a little confusing at first, but once I understood the concepts, then I had some fun with it.
Yeah.
That is aggressively polka dotty, flowery. Okay, fast travel to Oopie. I'll never say this.
Doopy doopy.
Okay.
Inilaye shili. Khachei si ope.
Don't be silly. You know exactly where you are, girl. Okay. So I'm just gonna run over here right quick. See if they got a chicken egg for me. And then Bob's your uncle.
What your aunt? It's like, it's the Chinese.
It's current year.
That's like, it says, Bob's your uncle said, or your aunt. Hey, we don't judge.
Or possibly
It's
aunt.
not an age. We're progressive here. Bob's your aunt. It's like, we're progressives here.
There you go. Y'all got any chicken eggs? Hey chicken, you have eggs?
The first. Oh, I'll thank you to mind your business.
Oh wait, what if? Can I possess you and then... Yeah, there we go. Poop out a weird cracked soul egg. Oh, it's actually called unstable egg. I don't know if that means it's temporary. But I do have all the stuff I need now. Alright, I'm just going to get over to the dock, save it from there, and then we'll get out of here. And then it's right o'clock, baby. And then everybody can go and try an experiment. Go try to peel an orange without the use of your dominant hand. So you have to do it one-handed, and it has to be your offhand. Good luck.
So what's the debuff to your melee then?
Yeah.
If you have to do it offhand.
Peel an orange using only your face. Hero's Journey RPG is playing Hero's Journey, the RPG. We should check them out. That sounds cool.
Yep.
Who are these interesting strangers that I've never met before? Alright. Let's set this raid up. Have yourself a good evening, Sir Blast.
Yep.